Federal government is asking us to shift how we teach. The state of California is shifting how we're funded. So these shifts will help Redondo, since we are just more than test scores. We're really about the whole child. The federal government's core curriculum will be requiring all the testing to be done online. That means there's no more little bubble tests. And these tests are going to be interactive and actually adaptive. So if you get something right, they're going to ask you to use a little harder. If you get something wrong, they'll go a little bit easier until they figure out exactly where it is that you fit. Now guess what? With Measure Q, we have an advantage over other school districts because we have our technology paid for with Measure Q. So we can use the money for either curriculum, materials, or for professional development. We're able to focus on technology that's going to help, not hinder. We need to train everybody on how these technology is going to help them in the classroom. Now it's time to shift our focus to local control. The idea is to provide all of us here in this room a way of actually putting in some meaningful dialogue into the budget. We are going to start off shifting to goal-oriented budgets. So what does that mean? It means that school board members get to set the goals for the district. We're going to ideally align all the resources to student outcomes. We're going to set up a metric. We have the flexibility in our budget to provide our teachers with the support they need, the support they so richly deserve. We have the technology to meet the needs of every child so that no one is left out and no one's limited by resources. We have the opportunity to truly reach our goals by providing money towards the goals. So this is an exciting time to be part of RBUSD. We have prospects available. Now let's go reach greatness together.
Our goal is to get every kid ready for college if they want to go. If you don't want your kid to go to college, or your kid doesn't want to go to college, and you're going to let your kid make that decision, that's fine. But we're going to set the table. We're going to do everything we can to make it happen. We're not going to play you're in, you're out, you're in, you're out. That's for you. That's where you come in as the parent. But shame on us as a school district if we're creating this hierarchy, if you will. We want everyone to have a shot, and gosh darn it, we're going to do that. I like to say we're going to do a little bit of a smorgasbord. It's a better word, it's a harder word to pronounce. But instead of just taking a small, we're going to try to do it a little differently this year. Typically what we do is we serve you propaganda at this. We focus on the whole child, and we're going to prove this to you. A lot of districts yap about this. We do it, and we don't always do it successfully. We actually measure it, we have metrics for it, we fail, we try to do better, but it's not just academic, and I'm going to pitch that until I'm blue in the face tonight.
We're trying to stress the focus on the socially, emotional, physical, and academic aspects of kids, and that's really what we're trying to hit home tonight. It's not just about taking a test, it's not just about a bubble test, it's about something bigger. And so our movement here in Redondo Beach Unified School District involves a lot more elements than just performing on one assessment. If we find out that kids don't feel confident in school, we try to focus on that. If we find out that they don't feel safe at school, that's a huge component for us. We want to modify what we're doing. We let the data tell us where to go next. If we find kids are having a tough time adjusting socially, we try to not just teach the curriculum of language arts, math, social studies, PE, all that, but we try to integrate in our own curriculum how we can, guide kids into being more emotionally balanced and knowing how to handle certain situations that they're going to be confronted with in life and in the more immediate future.